Good evening, everyone, and welcome to session recap 21st of March 2016. My name is Nenad, and today we will be seeing different setups: Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, dollar CAD, and New Zealand. Bob is saying, "Hi, Nenad, I'm back from China looking for some good trades." Welcome back, Bob. Welcome back. Yeah, I hope that you had a great time in China. And last week we also had very, very good trades on euro dollar, dollar CAD, and dollar yen. One of the record session so far. We made a record session. Maybe I think it was more than 450 possible pips. Chris is saying hi, Nenad and Sabia. Well, yes, everyone, hello again. And all newcomers, very pleased to be here. Thank you. And I'm also pleased to have you here with me. So, before we begin, as always, our standard risk disclaimer: explain that online education materials are available by Admiral Markets Estonia for a global audience. So, take into consideration information is not suitable for everyone. If you want to get the corresponding information on charting, conditions, and any other detail, you should visit Admiral Markets Global, select your country of residence, and contact an appropriate entity. A risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. And Admiral Markets UK takes no responsibility for information accuracy. This is solely my opinion, and in no way it represents the actual suggestion for a trade. These are not MUK's opinions. The website in the video is not the .co.uk website, but the globalnews.com website. So Forex is risky business, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. So Admiral Market Supreme Edition, you can download it from your trader's room. As you probably know, or you maybe don't know, I have already done a webinar about Admiral Market Supreme Edition that is a really invaluable tool, and definitely it can help you in your trading. Admiral Markets web trader platform is available at this address, and don't forget that Admiral Markets is officially best MT4 broker. Okay, so let's see what we have today. You need to give price a breathing room, okay, because we don't always enter at the if the level is not hit. So we want actually to see the price within the zone. We don't always follow just the level. We want to trade in the zone. Okay, so we want to trade in the zone. Because of that, we enter within 5 to 15 pips of the predicted level if it's in agreement with your system. I advise you to use scaling in. Of course, respect your stop loss and don't move your stop loss. Add a spread to your stop loss. And we take only one position, whichever hits first. So out of all trades possible, we take one position on each trade if the position is reached. First touches of the zones and levels are most profitable. Position trades are called trend trades. Alternative trades are called counter trend trades. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels are done independently. It can be a second entry. Depending on time and volatility, usage of trailing stop is highly recommended, but not less than 20 pips of a profit. These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. All those levels are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla. You can add these levels to your system and pay attention to my Twitter updates. So some people, okay, let's first see the results of previous week, then I will explain how you can manage your trade. And of course, the last thing is pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on recap entries. Past week results, 14th of March. Euro dollar 150, pound dollar minus 50, Australian dollar plus 45, dollar CAD plus 140, dollar yen plus 170. So out of all these possible pip pool was 455. Trade of the week, I couldn't decide between dollar CAD and dollar yen. So actually the only loss was pound dollar. Apostolos, unfortunately, we cannot win every trade, and it wouldn't be normal that we win every single time we make a trade. Sometimes we need to lose, but overall our wins should overcome the losses, and that's it. So these were the results that you could have made by trading session recap entries. So this was one of the record sessions. Sorry, it was not good. I didn't say it good. Record sessions. So record session for 455 pips. And guys, now some questions about trade management. Whatever you decide to do, my recommendation is that you trade no more than 0.3 to 0.8% of a risk. Your overall risk for all these trades should not be higher, okay, than 3%. So if you want to open all of these possible setups, you should divide these trades per risk. So each single trade of those should be maximum. Of course, you can go above the number, but my recommended risk is 0.6%. Okay, because you don't want to risk much. Of course, if you feel that you might see more pips, that you might see more in this, then you definitely can try. But my recommendation is no more than 3% per each of per total number of trades, and that counts for 0.6 per trade. Okay, so these were the results. Now let's see euro dollar. As I said, guys, watch 1070 here. See, huge number of pips on euro dollar. Now probably you made like 50 pips, but sometimes I'm not saying that you should open another trade, only if you see that it can be good. So for first trade, we always say the first touches are always the most important one. So the first touch is always the most important one. So this is the first touch of the zone. Also this one. So these are the most important touches of the zone. And yes, it went in a profit. But sometimes your system, the way you trade, can tell you, okay, I want to take another entry. So you can take another entry. But the thing is, the first touch is usually most profitable one. And that is how I do. But very rarely, only, and I mind you, only way you can trade these additional entries within the zone after the first touch is if your system and your logic of price action tells you that you can open another trade, because sometimes you also might be successful. So this was excellent trade by euro dollar. The only loss we had for last week was pound dollar, and pound dollar closed for 50 pips. Initially, we saw some rejections of the 43.15, and as you can see, there was one rejection, but it was just during the webinar. After the webinar, the price went to our positional buy. Well, it was like 10-15 pips of profit, and then it dropped, closing for a stop loss of minus 50 pips. Australian dollar was another good trade. I said we can buy it, and exactly at this level, at this zone, around this zone, we could buy it for some possible 45 pips. So not bad one, a good one. Dollar CAD, excellent trade. As I say, guys, as I said, watch 33.70, and actually that happened. After that, look, huge possible number of pips on dollar CAD. And dollar yen, another trade, so I couldn't decide from dollar CAD and dollar yen which one was the trade of the week. Dollar yen, maybe this was the trade of the week because we didn't have any drawdown. It was instantly rejected from the zone towards 112.50. So this could be the trade of the week if I need to opt for one. So this was another excellent trade. So total of 145 pips if I counted correctly, or even more. But even though if you manage to grab 100 or whatever, it's good. Now about the trade management, a lot of people ask me how to manage the trade. The best answer, guys, is, well, you should manage it by yourself. Because sometimes, it's up to you. You need to babysit the price. If you're not able to watch the price, you need to protect it somehow. How you do it, there are three ways you can do it. Let's say that you trade dollar yen. So you entered here at this spot, and after 20-30 pips of profit, you see that the price proceeds to go down. What you can do is close the half of your position in a profit. Put another half to break even, and then you will be riding a free ride. So that means that if you have opened your trade here and closed the first part here, your next part, you see, would be a huge win. So you can always opt to scale out. It's called scaling out. Close the part of your trade and put the rest to break even. It's called scaling out. So that is one way how to manage your trade. The second way is, after you made 20-30 pips, put your stop loss to break even. Either you will end up with a profit, or your stop will hit but you won't lose anything. I personally tend to take at least a small part of the profit, because I don't want to let my profits come back to the market. So I favor the first option. Okay, I favor the first option. You can scale out and put the rest to break even. Another way is to actually close all your trades once you are in good profit. Because I know that some traders take additional risk and they are happy with only 20 pips of profit. Okay? Ilya, this is not. This is a recap of previous week, so don't worry. These are not today setups. These are past week results. So those are the ways how you can manage your trade, guys. It doesn't matter if you open your trade and close the half here, put the rest to break even, and you're riding the free ride. Sometimes you will see this possibility. You open your trade here, see, but you didn't close. You just put your stop loss to break even. What happened is you would be in a huge profit without scaling out. But we don't have a crystal ball to tell, okay, every single way you should put the trade to break even, every single way you should scale out, and there are no rules for that. Chris, he's missing the big moves after protecting profits. Chris, the only solution is scale out. Scale out. So at least you should be able to open 0.10 on standard account. Close 0.05, okay, and you will end up in profit. Well, that's still the profit. For example, dollar CAD may look like this, hitting your break even, but dollar yen didn't, so we don't know that. If we would know for every single trade how the trade would develop, guys, then probably you wouldn't be here with me, right? I don't know that. The only way I know is by technical analysis. And technical analysis tells me that you should open your trade here, as I explained. What will happen after you made an entry? That isn't in my power to decide. I don't move the market. You are on your own, guys. I'm teaching you how to fish. I cannot fish for you. You need to fish by your own. That is why we are having price action training school, webinars, session recaps, and we will have more. But what I'm trying to say is, once you're in a trade and you're in a profit, guys, you're on your own. Some people will tell me, okay, I exit here, I took only 30 pips. Well, it's still 3 pips. Some other people, like Alexander, they let their trade go on and they actually made huge number of pips. You see, here, even though if you scaled out here, you wouldn't be stopped out at break even because price proceeded down. Well, here, you see, you would probably be stopped out. Because if you take your profit here, see, there is break even, but well, that's how it goes. The only thing, yes, I know, Chris, the only thing we might say there is a big chance that our trade will succeed is entry point. This is the main of technical analysis. And target is the main of my technical analysis. I might say this could go to 30 to 30, and you see, even further. But what will happen after I make the trade? Will it be this movement or this movement? I definitely don't know that. And you should do it as you feel, as you think. For example, you open your trade here you ended up with profit. Good. But sometimes you will see, look at this huge pin of the important level here. You might say, okay, and first take a look at your system. And let's say you agree that it could reject again. You might opt for another trade. That is what I'm trying to teach you guys. Not to just blindly follow these setups. I want to teach you that when you're in profit and actually next setup shows up, I want you to estimate that the price could maybe reject for a second time. I always say we trade the first touches. And yes, For session recap results, we trade the first touch in the zone. But sometimes, if the trend is strong, you might see another chance to go in the same direction. But that is up to you. You need to think about it. You need to say to yourself, okay, I think that the price might reject for the second time and go, let's say, short again. So this is what you should do. Trade, protect your trade, practice your trade, sacrifice your trade, not in a loss, rather than for a break even. But the point is, use your knowledge. Don't be just a follower. I want you to, yes, I like when our trades go in profit, but for additional chances to make a profitable trade, just watch the price. For example, you saw the rejection, you ended up in big profit. So this was the retracement. Draw a trend line. Maybe your system will tell you, okay, this is double top. This is trend line. Guys, we learned this in price action trading school. And look, Ilya. Yes, Ilya. He's asking, you advise to sell dollar yen at 414.20. Look at this. It went to 114.30. What I say is this: 5 to 15 pips. But the thing is, guys, even sometimes it will be 20 pips. Give it a more breathing room, just slightly more. Okay? Because sometimes you might miss a trade for 1 or 2 pip. Yes, Apostolos, the thing is, I want to explain, and he says if we could predict everything, we would not be here. Yes. So once you are in a trade, you are on your own, guys. I teach you to fish and I put you on fire. How you will dance in the fire? Well, you do your own dance. I do my own dance, right? But good thing, most of the time we are in profit. No, Chris, it's good when you close for half of your profit to put the rest to break even. It's not bad money management. It's good money management. Because many traders do it like that. Once they're in profit, they close the half of their trades and put the rest to break even. It's called riding a free ride. And that is what a lot of bank traders do. Okay? So that is how you can do it. It's not bad money management. But what I want you to actually do is, once you're in profit, and you are indeed most of the time profit, try to protect try to maybe or possibly do another trade if you see that there is a chance that also next trade would be in profit. Because more often than not, you would end up in a profit, guys. But sometimes, as I say, sometimes you will miss a good opportunity because you were hesitant to actually go for another trade. But well, sometimes you should definitely do that because very often you will end up in profit even if you trade it for a second time. Okay? So I hope that that is clear. Now let's move on, guys. So let's move on to our, okay, just a second here, and let's move on. Okay. Well, guys, this is the trade that might go. It's you see, it's going on at this point. 112.30, 111.85, 13.75 on euro dollar. So I recommend, because there is a lot of volatility, I recommend 0.3% for this trade. This is what I see. If this level holds, we should see maybe a retest of this level. But this is the trade that currently is on. The price is in the zone. So let's see. And only, I mind you, only if it breaks 1375, the door towards 1555 will be open. But only then. Okay, so this is euro dollar. Okay, let's open the. What it is actually that this is also ascending scallop. This is head and shoulders breakout here, inverted head and shoulders here. So price is making, you see how it retested this level here. See, breakout retest, neckline. Okay, so the price is going up. As you can see, this should be very important level. Now, because the price is about weekly, we need to put monthly. See, we want this level to stay strong. We have multiple also resistance here. So we could see rejections from this level here. So be careful, okay, as the price is in the zone. And you see it's trying to reach this level again, but let's see if actually it will manage to reach it. Okay, so that is euro dollar. No sell. I really don't. Well, hypothetically speaking, I would sell at this level here. The only way to sell it as the first trade is 14.37. But if the price reaches 14.37, we would already have had 13.75 breakout. So by the way this price is reached, euro dollar would have been in a profit. Well, that is what I'm trying to say. If this level breaks, it will proceed down. The only thing as a possibly close trade, so that we actually can take a trade that is actually close to this level, is actually here at 12.30 to 45. Because if it breaks this level, it will go down. And if it breaks it, it has the scope to even go for 10.50. So that's it on euro dollar. On pound, situation is different. 42.75 buy position, 42.15 is stop loss, 45.50 is TP, and definitely sell at 45.50, 45.90 stop loss, 44.00. So pound dollar, we have a bit of different situation here. I think that pound may reject now from these levels. But for positional trade, I would go here. See, it could reject because it's actually testing this trend line, you see? So it could reject from 43.99, 44 and go up. Just for your information. See, this is some sort of a neckline, but although this is not a perfect head and shoulders here. But you see, this is huge, right? although this was the end. So you see here, if we connect these two tops, what do we have here? Inner trend line. Look how it rejects. Now what can happen is that the price rejects and does not give us any chance for a trade. And the other solution is, see, it could come here, reject from this region here, and proceed to the upside, because now this CMA broke through this trend line, so it means that this 89 is stronger than this trend line, it's above it, and it goes to actually provide a support here. See, double top here, and look at the CMA, it goes straight to this double top. So that is why I made this 42.75, 42.15, 45.50. But as I say, guys, you need to be careful with this, because whatever you do, don't forget that you want to actually take a trade lower and go for a possible rejection. Okay? Australian dollar 75.70, 75.20, 76.70, 77.10, possible longs 75.20, and this goes in accordance to my analysis, the analysis that I did today. So pay attention to it. Let's see here. This is the explanation. So this is the zone where the price is at this time, but it's trying to reject, and let's see what will happen. So the price entered the zone, and let's see. If there is any calendar, okay, here we need to check the calendar. Okay, let's see. Okay, and let's see next day. Not very strong news. The only possible impact could be this speech of RBI governor, but it's not strong. So I don't think there will be some strong news impacting the trade. Yes, Apostolos, Catholic Easter is this week, indeed. So there will be some changes. Maris is asking what MA you use in pound dollar. It's the same MA for all the charts. It is actually 89 EMA. So it's 89 EMA. The same MA I use for all charts. Okay? Here you see it needs momentum to actually break this. See the power of 89. Only below this we will have another push towards our POC. So this is for Australian dollar. Let me open Australian dollar chart. This is it. Uptrend. Uptrend on Australian dollar. Can you see it here? It tries to reject. Look at this T89 here. Here and here. T89. It's trying to reject again, so let's see. It's trying to go up. Okay, next one. Dollar CAD. I'm looking for additional buy. $1.3000. Mario, you can enter Australian dollar and Euro dollar, but your risk should be 0.6 to 1% for both of those trades. So divide your risk. If you want to open multiple positions, you should always divide your risk. So don't go with more than 1% overall for these two trades, because there will be probably scope for more. I would go for another buy, but only lower. See, the price is actually trying to go up, and it's at very strong support. So this was strong support. I think we should sell here at 33.20. Sorry, 32.70. So 32.70 could be a sell, and 30.00 could be a buy. Yes, very poor. Well, the market is not moving particularly, so there is no big movement of the market to see here. This could be a buy, this could be a sell. Price is trying to make mini cup and handle here, you see. This is cup, this is handle. See? Mini cup and handle here. So we could see a rejection to the upside. But if it fails, another mini handle could be formed and go to the upside. Sell at 32.70. And New Zealand dollar 67.00 is the level to watch for. Here 67.00. Oh, look at this, guys. Now I opened. Okay, let me just correct this. Okay, here, see, the price is trying to go above EMA, but the problem is it doesn't have any momentum. So what can happen is that price rejects and tries to go up from this level here. Okay, here, this is the zone. So let's see. Now I will roll the slides again, and you can ask questions if you have any. This is euro dollar. This is pound dollar. This is Australian dollar. This is dollar CAD. This is New Zealand dollar. Ilya is asking about Euro GBP. This, I don't like how this looks. It looks like it could reject now because look at these rejections. This could be mini inverted head and shoulders. But you see it's being congested. So I don't like how it looks. No big movement. Price is congested here. So not big movement. Claudia is asking for oil. Oil looks like it could go more to the upside. This is T89 here. It rejected and look at this. It's going to the upside. And the only thing is, if we see a 4-hour close above H3, we could see another momentum toward H4. But this looks like it's in no man's land now. Because it should go up, but you see it's congested. There is a mini triangle squeeze. This is called a squeeze, guys. Look, this is called a squeeze. It looks like a bullish squeeze, guys. Pattern. Look. So another good showcase for the patterns, guys. This is called squeeze. Euro CAD, let's see. Let me just give me a second to type the answer. Okay. Euro yen. I could do dollar ruble. Just let's see one. Well, you see, euro yen, guys. This is huge congestion here. Simply like a range here. It doesn't look good. To me, this pair, I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade this pair. Look at this. Congestion. Look. I wouldn't trade it, to be honest. I just cannot conclude anything by looking through these charts. You know, guys, before I make daily analysis, I scan through all these pairs. And I always try to choose you the best possible pair. Yes, it's a sidewalk. It's basically sideways movement, movement. See, up, down, no clear trend. Emad is asking how to install T89. T89 is my proprietary pattern. So you don't install it. You just place EMA 89 on your chart and watch as the pattern forms. Okay? So T89 is actually my proprietary pattern, and you just need to watch tails of 89. Ruble. Dollar ruble. Let's see, dollar ruble. I think I have found this here. See, a lot of gaps here. But the trend is to the short side. It could reject now. There is also divergence here. But look at this. It's inverted head and shoulders with gaps. So this could come here and probably be rejected from this region here. Okay, so dollar ruble, sell close to this level here. There is a gap on euro dollar. Not sure. Let's see. Maybe their liquidity providers have a gap, but there is no gap on euro dollar. See, there is no gap here. Probably they made a gap because the price was moving very fast to the upside, and there was a possibility for a small gap, but not on Admiral Markets platform. Maybe their platform experienced a lag. EuroCAD. Here you see EuroCAD doing absolutely nothing. This was a big movement. Now the price is consolidating. Same as with Euro Yen. It doesn't show anything. Simply, this is not tradable for me when I look at this. Not tradable. Okay, guys, do you have anything? Euro-AUD? Anything that you might ask me? Same sideways movement, non-tradable. Non-tradable, look. Sideways movement. Florian is asking, can we find somewhere all the trading system that you presented in webinars in the same place? Florian, you need to go to Admiral Markets YouTube, and there you need to search for it. You need to search for it, okay? Okay, so please search for it on Admiral Markets. Gold and platinum, let's see gold. See? But I don't think platinum is included here. It should be PPLT or PALL. So you see, I don't see platinum here. The tick symbol is PPLT or PALL. That is for platinum. I don't trade platinum, and I don't see it here. But gold, this might look like a giant inverted head and shoulders here. If this is left, this is head, this could be right shoulder. If it starts to reject, then this could be easily giant inverted head and shoulders. It looks like it's rejecting, but gold will go down if it breaks this level here, because this is double top, double bottom. If it breaks double bottom, it should go down. I don't see platinum here. Let's see. Gold and silver only. Mhm. Yes, next tomorrow exactly, I will schedule webinars for next month. So I will teach you new excellent trading patterns for price action trading school. So be sure to sign up for next month. These are Florin. These are Camarilla pivot points. My proprietary pivot points. I mean, I prefer to use it, and a friend from Croatia coded this indicator for me that is based on Camarilla pivots. We have only time for two questions. Pound New Zealand. Okay, Pound New Zealand, DAX, and Swiss yen. Pound New Zealand. Looks bullish. Also, V-shaped reversal, possibly leaned, head and shoulders inverted here. So this could go up. This looks bullish. Okay. Swiss yen. Heavy sideways movement. Not interesting at all. Guys, this is heavy sideways movement. DAX. Well, you know, DAX is mostly moved during London session. And how traders trade DAX is actually, there are no predictions so much. Actually, they trade, they react. They trade DAX like instantly. And DAX is usually traded during London session at the open. So this looks bullish to me. But now you see it sideways. At least looks like rejection here, selling here. But overall, it's above EMA, it's above L3, so it looks bullish. Okay. Euro AUD, well, if you want to trade, you can try it. On session recaps, I don't take range bound trades. So I don't recommend selling here, buying here, because you never know when the range will break. So that is why I don't recommend trading range bound market during session recap. Okay, guys, so there is still time for one more question. So if you have one more question, go ahead. Jan, Swiss yen, 3 rejections. Let's see. Weekly. Looks bullish, yes. And I will go for 116 breakout. See here? The low of this candle was 115.31. Price is trying to break it. But look at this. Here, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is very strong level. So if you see a breakout, aim for 116.77 because probably the price will reject from this level. Pavel is asking, hello Nana, there is an option price type in your CAM MACD, 0. Yes, that means on price type here, I will show you. So price type is actually, here it's regular. Sorry, this is SMA, this is EMA. So price type is actually SMA here. And here you see a regular zero leg. If you leave it here, it's regular. If you place one, this will be zero leg MACD. I always use regular MACD. Don't mess with this. I usually leave it as it is. So it's default MACD. It's default MACD. Yes, MACD type is either regular, if you leave it on zero. If you put one, it will be zero leg. If you put two, that will be MACD of RSI. So leave it as it is. Okay, leave it as it is. Usually best to leave it as it is. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Let's see. Euro dollar is rejecting. Hope that we will have some pips. I wish you to, as always, trade safe, guys, and don't over risk and over trade. Let's see what we will have. Cheers and trade safe.